For the longest time, I doubted myself and my abilities to run my own marketing agency. But I still pursue it because of the creative freedom. I answer to myself, and the wins are extremely rewarding.
Hey everyone, it's Neffy Anderson here with a brand new episode of The Path Less Traveled. Today's guest is marketing guru, who is it? Tola Lawal. Now let me tell you about Tola. Come, let me give you a little scoop on homegirl. Tola is most known for founding 617 Creative, which is a communications firm. Get this, right? That specializes in branding for millennials and marketing to millennials. Who got you? She got you. Okay? Some of her clients in her portfolio include, would you say Lionsgate Films, Columbia Pictures, Carol's Daughter. Yes, darling, she does it all. Welcome, Tola. I'm so glad to have you with us.
Thank you. That was an awesome intro.
You're welcome. Okay, so if you guys don't know, Tola is also known for having over like 45 different lipsticks. You know, she's a lipstick nista. So just before we start, just tell us what you're wearing.
I have on Riri Woo today.
Okay, lovely.
Thank you.
You know, little look at that. So talk to us about, you know, your big break. What would you say was your big break when it comes to marketing?
I definitely would say it was doing an HBCU tour for Carol's Daughter. They wanted to relaunch their transitioning kit, and my company produced a 6-school, 5-city tour in about a month. So we went to Lincoln University, University of Maryland, Eastern Shore, Hampton University, Florida A&M, Spelman, and Clark Atlanta in 5 days. And it was an amazing experience.
Nice. That's awesome.
Thank you.
How did that opportunity come about?
I met with Lauren, who used to work at Carol's Daughter. Hi, Lauren. And she just gave me an opportunity to present them with an idea, a concept, a deck, flesh it out. And, you know, I went in, I presented to her and the director at the time, and they loved it. So,
what is one thing that you know now that you wish you knew when you first got into the industry?
Of entrepreneurship or marketing?
Both. Let's do both.
Of entrepreneurship, it doesn't happen overnight. So I have to give myself time. I have to give time. I have to be patient, and be diligent and just keep going at it. In terms of marketing, I'm not really sure. Like, I think I was born a marketer. Like, I've been creating since, you know, I can remember. I can ask my mom. She'll tell you I've been creating and selling things to my family members since, you know, I was like 10 years old.
Really?
Trying to come up with some holiday money to buy my parents Christmas presents. So, like, every year around September, I'd be like, okay, so what am I going to make this year? Mom, can you take me to the arts and crafts store? Because I got to get my yarn. I have to figure out what I'm going to make so when Christmas time comes, I'll have my money. So
right.
I've always been that girl.
That's awesome. Hustler. I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler, homie. So you have achieved so much in your career thus far. And I'm pretty sure, I mean, you know, you being a hustler and being so ambitious, what are some things that you still, you know, want to check off on your career trajectory?
There's a whole lot. I need to embrace just my awesomeness. You know, there's a lot of things I need to do internally. So I used to tell people that I was shy, but apparently I'm not shy. I'm just standing in my own way. So I kind of want to, like, you know, break out of this little shell that I put myself in and embrace the awesomeness that everybody else sees in me. I do want to have some type of youth consumer show, if you will. So right. I'm on a speaking tour right now talking to college students about the trajectory of their life. So I kind of want to craft that into some type of TV series or whatever.
Right.
I'm going to talk to Oprah.
Yeah.
What else do I want to do? I don't know. There's a lot.
Those are some good ones.
Thank you.
Talk to us a little bit more about the speaking tour. Now, if you guys have been living under a rock, you don't know about this speaking tour. But you have a great partnership with Black Enterprise. Just tell us about how that all came about and, you know, what the goals for the tour are.
Black Enterprise sponsored the first leg of the tour, which was in the fall, and the overall goal was to help college students with the trajectory of their lives. So just to help them navigate the 4 or 5 years if they're not planned, of their college careers, how to be student leaders and how to bring forth the things and opportunities that you want to see on campus that you feel like your campus may be lacking, and also how to take control of their degrees. Like, not to discredit guidance counselors or anything, but you too can act as your own guidance counselor. Make sure you know exactly what you have to take in order to graduate. Make sure you're interning before graduation, because when you graduate, you don't really have time to work for free. Sally Mae is looking for her money as soon as you graduate. So you need to be taking all these free opportunities while you're in school, so when you graduate, you have this amazing resume that speaks to what you can do, and you're gathering up all these transferable skills, to prepare you for career readiness.
So what would you say are some of the things that you did while you were in school that helped, to get you to where you are today? I know you did a lot, so let's not go down the whole thing, Black Student Union this and philanthropy that. So let's not go down the whole list, Miss Pace University, okay? She's like, how you know? I know a lot. But like the key things that you think that most students should do while they're in college that they don't.
Yeah, it's intern. I had an on-campus job, and one day I was like, okay, so I'm about to be a junior and I need to get my internships under my belt. So I printed my resume. This was like way back when we didn't email our resumes. We printed it and snail mailed it. So I printed out my resume. I stole some envelopes from my on-campus job. I think I may have used like the school postage too. I don't even remember. But I snail mailed my resume to every and any place that I wanted to work for. So at that time, it was Jive Records, which no longer exists. It was Sony, MTV, which I eventually worked for. And I snail mailed my resume, and I got so many calls back. And my first internship was at Jive Records, where I met one of my favorite people in the industry. His name is Ron. He works at Atlantic, and we're still friends to this day. So at Jive, I had the opportunity to work on projects like Britney Spears, Justin Timberlake. I want to say R. Kelly. I believe there was an R. Kelly project that I worked on, but it was a really, really great experience. So I think that college students really need to pay attention to the opportunities that are there for them, and they need to intern.
Mm-hmm. Now, just to piggyback off of that, you're a Delta. So talk to us about, how joining a sorority helped you with not just your professional endeavors, but like your personal endeavors as well. A lot of people are on the fence about joining a Greek organization. I'm not a part of one. However, I do feel as though there are a lot of benefits to being in one. I don't think it's my thing, but I think there are a lot of benefits to being a part of one. So how can people utilize that type of organization and the relationships that they have with their sisters or brothers, frats or sororities, to actualize, the plan that they have for their lives?
Greek life is awesome. Sorority life is awesome. You have this group of, supportive women, like another accountability group, if you will, who come together for the same purpose, who have the same vision: sisterhood, scholarship, and service. So, it's just another group or another bunch of women that you can fall back on and look to for support, and just, be each other's accountability partners in your life endeavors.
Mm-hmm. Can you share a moment where, you felt as though, because you were a Delta, you were able to do this, or, get to wherever you were trying to go either faster or smarter?
I can't pinpoint anything specifically, but I do know that being in an organization can open up the lines of communications a lot faster if you're not. So if you know that someone is part of your organization, it's a lot easier to open the lines of communication with that person and create a relationship or start building a relationship, because you guys have that common interest, that common goal, that common love, and common sistership. Right.
So let's go back to your love of just like the youth, millennials. Where did that come from? Why are you so... I'm appreciative, because I feel as though a lot of people, they discredit millennials. They use them just for like technology or like, social media things, and they usually have a lot of negative things to say. And a lot of people, I feel as though they take a lot from millennials, but they don't pour back in. They want you to buy all their products and all the, teach them how to do it. But like, how are you pouring back into us? So talk to me about, why do you care? Why do you care? When did you start caring? And how have you, sustained this passion for so long? I mean, you are a youth advocate.
Why do I care? Where did it come from? I want to say it came from my years in undergrad. Going to Pace University. Pace was a great, experience, but there were some things that we wanted to see on campus, and I understood from early on that in order to bring these cool things to campus, you had to be a student leader. Like, you had to be part of these organizations. You had to work to bring what you wanted to see to campus. So from then, I was always, active, super duper active in organizations on campus. My friends were really active. We were president, vice president of damn near everything on campus. And we put together these amazing activations. We worked closely with other universities to bring students there. So I just realized while I was there that there's something here. And there's this sense of excitement when, we have this dope activation coming to campus. I think that in the last 10 years, while I've been working in marketing, I kind of forgot that, but I always made sure to mention that our company is geared toward the youth consumer. So yeah, I love the influencers. Yeah, I love, the people that we are, but I always feel this sense of excitement, this sense of gratitude when working with the youth consumer. So having a conversation with one of my accountability partners this past fall, she brought to my attention that, yeah, Tola, you're a marketer. You can do this with your eyes closed, but there's this underlying passion to speak to the youth, and I think you need to focus on that. And that's why I just kicked off this tour in the fall. Right. So it was almost like, yeah, it was there, but she kind of brought it out of me. So while I was doing this tour, I went to college at Mount St. Vincent, Brooklyn College, Babson College. It was so amazing. Like, these students were like, oh my God, she gets it. I'm like, yeah, I graduated 11 years ago, but I get it. Like, I still understand you guys are still going through the same things we went through, and here's how I was able to make it a great experience for myself. So here are the things that you need to do to make it an awesome experience for yourself.
Right. That's awesome. I love it because I feel as though college is it's a very difficult time. People expect you to have your life figured out as soon as you graduate high school, and I feel as though it's like there's the people that get it in college, like, I'm here, I'm going to make the best out of it, I'm going to be involved, and then there's the people that are just like, I just want to go to parties, and then there's people in the middle that's just like, I just want to graduate.
Right.
So I think that if you're able to kind of like find a happy medium between all those different groups where they can still achieve whatever their personal goal is in college, but also be active, because I just, like, when I went to college, I was in everything like you. I was an RA, I worked on camp, all that stuff, but I felt as though when I leave, I want people to know that I was here. Like, Neffy was here, she did this, she started that, and she, so I think that that's awesome. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. So talk to me about your accountability partners. I don't know if you guys have been counting, but you mentioned it at least 3 times.
Yeah.
Who are these people?
Listen.
And what do they do for your accountability? Do I need one? I need to get
You do. You need more than one. Accountability partners are extremely important. Huge shout out to my accountability partners. I have my friends and my APs. One of my accountability partners is Vanessa Cunningham. She is wellness and lifestyle coach. She actually left Goldman Sachs to pursue this. So I'm surrounded by all these amazing people who are taking that jump, taking that plunge to pursue their entrepreneurial endeavors. My other AP is Tanya Rapley, who was on the cover of December's Black Enterprise magazine, and she's in financial wealth. So those two are like my go-tos when the times get hard and I'm having these days where I'm just like, oh my God, I don't want to do this anymore. We're in this group chat, so I'm like, hey guys, I need a little advice over here. So they're definitely my accountability partners. I also have my top 5,
right? My
starting 5, my mentors. So I'm surrounded by a bunch of awesome movers and shakers.
I love it. So talk to me about this whole mentorship thing, because it's like a delicate dance, and a lot of people don't know how to go about getting a mentor. What is your advice on that? Does the person who's looking for a mentor go out and look for one, or do they wait to be found?
No, you can't wait to be found. You have to be aggressive in your pursuits. Like, if this is something, if your success is important to you, you go find someone that has done what you are looking to do, so you can mirror their paths, or just go to them for insight. So my mentors are Laundry Gaba. She is the VP of A&R Administration at Atlantic. Michael Brinkley, who's actually like one of my business partners. So he manages, you know, everybody. Courtney Oliver at Nickelodeon. She's HR at Nickelodeon.
So basically, you go find the person that you want to be like, that you feel like you can learn from, and just don't wait. Because a lot of people don't know what to do. It's like they don't want to be too pushy.
Yeah, I mean,
how do you make the connection?
Yeah, that's the thing. I was introduced to Laundry from my friend Darnell. Darnell was actually my intern at MTV. So he works with her, and he introduced and said, you guys would, you know, there's some synergy here. Mm-hmm. And she's been in this industry for close to 20 years, and she's just progressed, and she's an amazing person. So I was just like, yeah, she's somebody that I need to, you know, get some insight from. So It's really just a matter of figuring out who you want to be associated with, and like how their path resonates with what you want to do.
Right. Absolutely. Talk to me about your last career low, because everyone has them, and so the message that I would like to get out is that you can bounce back. Like, you will have them for the rest of your life. It's not like, oh, it happened last week and like it's never gonna happen again. It's like,
low.
Yes. Because it's not perfect all the time, and I think that people need to know that. People see your success, they see your highlight reel, especially through like social media and all these great things, but it's like, no, like I fall down, but like you don't know how many times I got back up.
My last career low was probably like 2 weeks ago. I literally had this week where I was just like, I cannot do this. A whole week I was in my feelings. Like, I was in my head, I was in my feelings, and I was like, yeah, I'm not interested. Let me go apply for some jobs. I know I can get this job really quickly. I didn't apply for anything, but I was just so over it.
Yeah.
But I gave myself a week because it was a heavy low.
Yeah.
Like, it was really heavy. Usually if I'm feeling some type of way, I'll give myself 24 hours to get over it. But it was so dark there that I was like, okay, next Monday, like, you got to get it together.
Yeah.
And literally that's what happened. And Monday came, I hit the ground running, and I was like, yeah, no, okay, that was a bad one.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm pretty sure that you encounter that a lot, especially because you're an entrepreneur. No one really rallies around entrepreneurs the way they do people that have mainstream jobs. Mm-hmm. And so it's difficult because you just feel like it's all on you. You know, you have to be, even though you have friends and family or whatever, but you gotta have to be your own support system, your own best friend. You gotta push yourself
Absolutely.
to keep going. So, but you're here. How long have you been doing this for?
Off and on for like 8 years, but I think this time I'm sticking with it. You know, every 2-3 years I'm like, okay, whatever, I'm giving up. Let me go apply to this job. I'll get the job, and then in another 2 years I'm like, all right, I'm over this. Let me go back to doing my own thing. But this time I'm sticking it out. Like, I can't keep jumping back and forth.
Right.
You know?
What would you say is the most difficult part about your job as a founder of this communications firm? As a marketer, what's the most difficult thing?
It's two. One, I would say marketing myself. Again, I'm gonna stop saying I'm shy, but I really, I struggle with promoting myself and the things that I'm doing. Something I'm currently working on. So, and then just keeping yourself motivated. That is a big struggle.
Yeah.
You know. But again, when you have mentors and accountability partners that you can lean on, then it definitely alleviates the pain, if you will. But those are two of my struggles.
Gotcha. I think that we all can relate. It's hard out here. It's hard. It's hard. So we did put out a question to social media to see, you know, what the people wanted to know about you and your career. There are a couple of good ones here. Okay, so let's see. Planet Blaster says, what are the 3 biggest lessons you learned while working for other people that made you say, you know what, I'm gonna do things differently?
Man, 3 big lessons. There there is no emotion in business. There's no feelings. There's no emotion in business. Just get it done. Leave the feelings at home. Not everybody is a great manager. It's not about what you know. It's about who you know sometimes. And don't take things personally. It's really not personal. It has absolutely nothing to do with you. Just do your job and keep it moving.
Right. Rosie Bakes wants to know, where do you see yourself 5 years from now? That's a hard question. It's like, oh, where? I don't know.
5 years from now. It's pretty clear, actually. In 5 years, I will be that go-to girl, you know, that you want to come to your campus to talk to you about career readiness. I'll be the, you know, person that universities go to when they want to create something amazing for their freshman orientation weeks, because I've already, you know, done it. Like, I'll be, I don't want to use the term Pied Piper,
right.
but the Pied Piper for like the youth consumer and a college student.
I gotcha. Now talk to me about what you did to deliberately brand yourself, because there's a lot of people running out here saying that they're a marketing strategist or a social media this. What did you do to stand out from the crowd?
I can't really say that I've done anything special. I mean, I'm just me, like, happy-go-lucky. I try to put forth positive energy on my social media. I do post up some of the things that I'm working on. Sometimes I don't.
Right.
I do have a company page that I put all of the stuff that I'm working on. Sometimes I'll put it on my personal page. But, again, that is something that I'm working on in 2015. But, you know, a lot of people have come to me for interview opportunities, and I'm always like, well, how did you people even find me? But these are people that, you know, I know, and they think I'm cool. So,
you are.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So yeah, I'm still working on that.
Okay, so talk to me about these domains that you got, because she's an avid lipstick buyer, but she's also a serial domain buyer. So let's talk about these obsessions.
Oh,
which one do you want to talk about first?
I don't want to talk about any of them. I actually took a lot of them off of auto renew because
that's a lot of money you paid.
It is, and they would all hit my account like one time. I want to say one day I ordered maybe like 5 accounts. I mean, I bought 5 domains, and one day I was looking at my account and I was like, net firms, like, why is this $80? I was like, oh my god. So I took a lot of them off of auto renew. I really had to sit down and really think, are you ever gonna have time to flesh this idea out? No, let it go, you know. So I'm down from, I want to say 50 something to maybe like 20 something.
Oh my goodness.
I'm working on the next round of taking some of them.
And so these are domains that you bought based on ideas that you had. So you
absolutely.
Okay, because I'm just like, I thought you just like, oh, I see that. I think that company's about to jump off.
No.
You know?
I will come up with an idea and I'm like, oh, let me see if this domain is available. And it's usually available. I'm like, somebody's not thinking out there, so let me go buy this domain.
Right.
And that's, over the years, it's accumulated.
So, speaking of domains, how did you come up with the name for your company?
It's my birthday.
Oh.
It was actually called something else. When I started in 2007, it was called Systematic Marketing and Promo. But I was like, I'm not married to this name. So then I did a company rebrand in 2012. Okay. And I was like, what is something that is never ever going to change? Something that I'm going to love forever. And it's kind of part of my branding too, because if you look at my name on every single social media platform, it's Tola 617.
Yeah.
So I was like, boom, there we go.
And so that was before you changed the name. It was Tola 617. Before.
Yeah, my everything. Wow. Even when I had AOL, like my screen names were
She's
like
bringing it back. Bringing it back.
It was like Lakers Girl 617. Like I put that on everything.
Yeah, like Frank's hot sauce. You see that commercial? That's like my favorite commercial right now. Oh my goodness. All right, and then talk to me about like the love, the birth of this lipstick affection that you have going on here.
I don't even know. I have to blame my friend Courtney for this one. Like, I don't even know. We started out buying like lip gloss in like 04. My first like matte lip gloss was like, what's it called? Old Baby and like chestnut lip liner.
Oh my goodness.
That's like what they give every black girl when she first goes to the Mac counter. And then it just escalated from there. I want to say I have close to 100, if not more. The last time I took inventory, it was about 78. And I put a picture up on Instagram. But.
Do you venture out with the shades? So, what's like the most extreme color that you have? Or do you stay in the reds and the pinks?
No, I have blue, I have gray. I put up a picture the other day with gray, but I took it off. I didn't go outside with that. I have black. I'll probably never wear the black, but it's a collector's item, so I had to have it. I have oranges, but my go-to color is pink. Moxie is my favorite color. So
from MAC, you're a MAC girl.
Yeah,
okay.
Anything remotely close to Moxie, I'm buying.
Okay, so I know, like you said, that you are not shy, but you like to, you don't like to be put in the spotlight. But we gotta, you know, before we end this interview, we still got some housekeeping to do. So you're a Jill of all trades. Talk to us about this whole talent management stuff. Are you still doing that?
Yeah.
You know, she's managing people, artists, producers, all these things. Like, girl.
That's the company that I have with one of my mentors, Michael Brinkley. So our company manages the Olympics, Got Coke, Key Wayne, dope producers. So I handle that stuff.
Awesome. And so, like, is this something that you would like to continue doing?
Absolutely. I don't talk about it. You know,
why?
Because I need people. I need to be focused. I need people to think. Like, when people think you have too much going on, it almost seems like you're scattered. So yeah, this is something that I do. I definitely love it as much as my others, but the other two, especially the youth speaking, is what I need to be known for. So if you do your research and see that I do manage these dope, you know, this dope talent, these dope artists, these dope producers, then that's something that you're like, oh, okay, it's another conversation piece. But you know, if somebody wants to interview me and talk about that, then absolutely I'll talk about it. But it's not, you know, something that I have to.
Well, since we're on the topic, can we expect anything from those producers? Any projects that they're working on currently, or you know, like let's just get it out.
Yeah, you can expect some awesome things this year.
Come on, you can't gloss.
I can't.
Give us an idea.
I can't.
Okay, so the people that you manage have produced stuff for.
Yeah, they've got gold plaques from Wayne, Ross, Nikki.
You know, come on now, she's so modest. Not I said that.
Because it's not me producing it, it's them.
So that's that, you know, you help to facilitate, you know, the happenings of that. And so music is another love of yours. So besides marketing,
absolutely,
you know, the other M is music.
Absolutely.
And you do a little DJ, do a little scratch.
Oh God,
you know?
I don't DJ anymore.
Oh, I don't DJ anymore. Hire her for your house parties this summer.
Yeah, no, I've been DJing for a while, but because I've like jumped into my career full-fledged, like I haven't really touched my turntables. They actually have dust on them.
I bet they do.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm still nice. Like once a DJ,
okay.
always a DJ.
Okay. How did you get into that?
I don't know. I was just naturally.
Because people don't normally just have like a turntable system just lying around.
Where did I get them from? I think my friend Kurt. I just took them from him one day years ago, and I just started practicing. My friend Daryl, actually, I would go to his house and practice on his turntables, and like he would text me, "Hey, we have a session." Okay, cool, I'm coming over, and yeah, that was really it.
Wow,
music is second nature to me. So
right. So we covered the music.
Hilarious.
We covered the marketing. And then the last thing, I think Planet Blast, I love her because I got to make sure when I put this up, I let her know that, you know, we got you, girl. She asked one question I feel a lot of people want to know is, are you going to do YouTube tutorials about makeup? You love lipstick. So are you going to try to help us keep it within the lines? I mean, your makeup, your lipstick, it doesn't come off. You don't see nothing on the teeth there. Everything is nice and blended. You know?
No. I mean, music. Makeup is definitely something that I love, but just for me. I'm not a beauty blogger. I'm not trying to be in that lane. I have a lot going on. I have enough going on that, you know, I'll just keep it as my own personal passion. Yeah. I might put up a picture or two with my collection, but that's it. No YouTube.
I gotcha. All right, we tried. We can still push for it with Instagram video. We can
I'm not doing that either.
We can still push for it. Thank you so much for talking with us. I really appreciate it. So on behalf of everybody on the other side of that screen, I just want to thank you for having the courage to turn your passion into your career, because it's not easy, as we discussed, and it takes a lot more strength and perseverance and resilience that a lot of people know. So I just want to thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. I hope you guys enjoyed this interview as much as I did. So if you did, I need you to stop playing games and let me know it, okay? I need you to subscribe. I need you to click that little like button and comment. Let me know, you know, what you liked, what you didn't like, what kind of lipstick colors you want me to ask her about. All right. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time. Bye.